Welcome back, and today we are doing the very first account review on this channel. Today we are going to be going through their characters, looking at their builds, using some resin and attempting to clear the abyss for the very first time on this account. So let's get started. Hello and welcome to the very first account review on this channel. You will notice that I am already not on my account as I don't actually have Albedo and I have never played Albedo in my life. Today's account review is on Pufftastic's account. They are a really good friend of mine. They are an artist and Genshin content creator. They have very kindly lent me their account. All of their stuff will be in the description down below. Please go check them out. They've lent me their account for this first review and I feel like they deserve to be plugged. So we have their account. I have okay, so I've looked at a couple of things on it. That exclamation mark. I think I already know what that is. If that is an un-C6'd Bennett, I'm rioting. Puff gave me a little bit of a description. They said that they've been playing Genshin since 1.3. Their favourite characters are Albedo and Furina. They're just not sure what to prioritise and ask for a little bit of help. I have not looked at any of these builds properly yet. Oh, should we look at some other stuff? What's your exploration like? Okay, 100%, 100%. Every time I see this on somebody's map, I look at it and I go, I can't even judge. That, for those of you who don't know what this is the Aranara quest. So that 35% path. No, not the desert of I can't even say that. Hadramaveth?
Mapa Jahid.
Hadramaveth? I don't know.
Hadramaveth.
Do you know what? That's actually pretty impressive. 45%. Most people don't even have this past like 20. That's pretty good. 97 in the Nostrois region. Why 97? You don't have Arlecchino. Why is that one so high? Did you just really enjoy Fontaine? I mean, I don't blame you. Fontaine is my favorite region. The fact that your Nostrois region is higher than the court of Fontaine is so interesting to me. How's your Natlan? Okay. Maybe let's not look at, let's go back to the characters. Okay, so you've got quite a good selection of characters. You've got Nilo, you've got Wanderer, Yelan, Kamisato Ayato, Ito, Kokomi, Kazuha, obviously Albedo. You have Zhao? Okay, so we're missing quite a bit of the Natlan cast. You've got Xilonen though, which is a really good one to have out of all of them, to be fair, if you're going to have any of them. No Novelet, no Risley, no Linny, no Baiju, no Dia. That's really, is that the only standard you're missing? No Nahida. Are you planning on going for Nahida at some point? Is that something that you're interested in? Nahida's a great character to have. Out of all of these characters that you don't have, the one that I would recommend first is Nahida, just because she's insane. Let's start looking into the builds. So we have the main event here, which is Albedo. Obviously, we've got R5 Cinnabar Spindle. This is his undefeated best in slot. 5-star weapons, don't beat this. We have 4-piece Husk, C2. So C2 Albedo makes Albedo 20 million times more comfortable. What C2 does is it applies a def scaling to his burst, which means that his split scaling is a little bit easier to manage because you can just build straight defense instead of having to choose between attacks. C1 also helps with his energy. C2 would be a little bit redundant without C1 because you'd have to build so much ER to be able to get a burst every single rotation, so C1 does help a lot. Triple crowned Albedo. So let's have a look. What are we working with? Your Albedo bursts every single time he reruns. Let's have a look at some of these pieces. That's not awful. That's a moment of silence for this piece. Okay, 10% crit rate, that's not bad. ER is kind of needed. Elemental Mastery is useless and the HP is kind of useless. This is pretty good. This Geo Damage Gobbler, I can see, you know, it's got ER, it's got defense percent, it's got crit rate. So this is 35? I can't do maths. Okay, do you have... Okay, that one's on Ito. Okay, crit damage. So the build needs work. I don't like sitting here and being like, you need to get more crit rate on your rolls. You need to get more crit rate. You can't help what you roll. But I have been informed that we do have some fragile resins that we can use today. So I'm very excited. So let's move on to Furina. Did you give up fishing? Did you give up fishing? That's what I have to know. Did you give up fishing? What about the 5th refinement was too much for you? Do you have it? Is it in your inventory? Was it no, okay. How far off are you? I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent. How far off of R5 are you? If you're like 1 fish off, how far off the refinement were you? I'll go fish this for you now if it's literally 2 fish. Right, there we go. That was a very long tangent, but there you go. Oh my god, I've just looked at the Mora. Jesus Christ. Back to the conversation that I was supposed to be having. 34,000 HP, that's pretty good. Are you running a hydro damage goblet or a HP one? You're running hydro damage. Are you... You are C2. So for those of you who don't know what I was looking for, if you're at C0, a HP goblet is more beneficial because Furina gain gives so much of a hydro damage bonus anyway that it's sort of redundant. However, when you have C2, C2 can give you so much HP that HP ends up becoming a redundant stat in comparison. So you should, if you're C0, I would recommend running a HP goblet. However, if you're C2, I would recommend running a hydro damage goblet instead. But 21 crit damage, that's pretty good. EM, the defense is kind of stinky. That's not awful. It's 25 CV, energy recharge, flat HP. It's a shame that it was flat HP. I thought those were swapped. That's actually insane. Jesus Christ. That's 35 CV. 26 crit damage, that's really good. The HP's kind of, what's your ratio? So it's about 66% crit rate, 184. That's pretty good with 150 ER. Double crown? Yep, that's fair enough. Normal attack is kind of useless, to be fair, for the way that you'll be using her. But yeah, honestly, this is a really decent Furina build. Xilonen was one that Puff messaged me recently. I'm just gonna do that. We'll try and get some more books for her today. You have her signature weapon, which again, I'm assuming you're just slowly going through leveling it. I definitely think that Xilonen is a priority. My goal for overall in terms of account reviews is to send you off with like a small graphic of what I think you should be prioritizing on your account. Xilonen is definitely one of them, and she is the easiest thing in the world to build. I do recommend ascending her. You don't have to level her to 90, but I do recommend ascending her simply for the fact that you will be able to increase this a lot. Try and get this up as much as you can. Can we farm this today? Is that something that we could do? No, okay, we can't do that today. What pieces are you running? 15 energy recharge, really good. Defense percent, really good. These crit rolls are kind of useless. If you were running Favonius, they would be really, really good because obviously that means that you could proc the passive. However, because you're running Peak Patrol Song, it's kind of redundant. This is a really good one for her. The ER is a shame that this would roll into attack once. The ER is good though, and the defense percent is really good. This is a piece I would definitely try and change. Did you have something else? Energy recharge, maybe? See if you can get a different one for her timepiece. Are you out of EXP? Is that why you've not leveled this? Oh, leave me alone. Yes, I know. Okay, wow, whoa! What are you saving these for? A rainy day? It's raining now. A similar thing with this one. Do you have anything here? Hydro damage, defense. This one, automatically better. I will tell you that now. Swap this out. Ooh, you're running a crit circlet. Why are you running a crit circlet? Okay. Run this! Run this! Swap out that one piece for this one. Swap out this one with ER and swap over to this circlet that has energy recharge and flat defense on it. Basically, the way that Xilonen's kit works, she changes priorities the moment you get this weapon. The moment you have this weapon, defense becomes your best friend. If you were running a Favonius, if you were running this, the crit rate circlet would be way more beneficial, as well as the substat of crit, to be able to proc this. And the only thing that defense would do is increase your burst's healing. If you do not have Peak Patrol Song, the only thing that you are increasing with your defense is your burst's healing, because this bonus here, the elemental res decrease, has nothing to do with defense. When you have this, however, all party members gain an elemental damage bonus for 8% for every 1,000 defense. This maxes out at 3,500. Running triple defense is more beneficial for the buffs that it will give your team. I need to start going through these quicker. 36,000 HP is pretty good for Coco. Definitely try and refine this if you can. Do you have billets? Is that something that you have? You do. You have two. Obviously, if you want to save these for a rainy day, save them for a rainy day. But as I said earlier, it's currently raining. Healing bonus, hydro damage goblet. Honestly, it's a solid Coco. Ito! Now, Ito was one that you showed me that you quite enjoy. You have Redhorn Stone Thresher, which obviously is insane for him. He's C0 and he's 8 and a crown on his burst. Okay. Okay, that's functionable. You can do that. 231. Do you have a crit circlet? Crit damage, crit. Okay, 1 crit rate. That's a good one as well, actually. Why is this on Diona? 110% swap this out for a crit rate. So let's take this one that Child has. Let's take this one. Let's just swap it off. I know he doesn't have a 4-piece, but let's just say he does. I know that it looks so nice when it goes over 200, but I can guarantee you this is definitively a better build. It is definitively better to have this much crit rate and this much crit damage. 110%. Yeah, so like, see, this could easily have rolled more crit damage. That could have rolled more crit damage. That could have rolled more crit damage. That doesn't even have crit damage. Definitely get that over 200 and still have that nice number, but have 75% crit rate. Next we have Scaramouche. Scaramouche, you have his signature weapon. You have Talatala's Remembrance. We're on Desert Pavilion. C0 888. That's pretty decent. 888, it's not bad. 51 over 206, yeah. Is he on a crit damage one? Just to prove my point. Again, 75 over 160, you'll crit more consistently. Just try your best, even if they're really bad substats, try your best to get a crit rate circlet. Yoimiya, 2200 attack, 62 152. Okay, actually, that's really good. You have a non-crit rate weapon to have 62 152, which is just over a 1 to 2 split ratio. It's really good on a non-crit weapon. Crowned normal attack, so we enjoy Yoimiya then. Yoimiya was a team that we liked. That's a really good piece. I think that may be the best one we've seen today. About 36, 37 crit value. That one's really good as well. Obviously, running Shimenawa, this energy recharge is a little bit redundant, but it's still a really good piece overall. I don't want to look at this one. We won't look at it, don't worry. And this is a really good circlet, of course, because it's Maidens. Yeah, this is a great free-to-play weapon choice for Yoimiya. It's absolutely fantastic on her. And you don't have Nahida. Do you use her? I knew it! I knew that it was going to be C6 Bennett. God damn it, Path. Honestly, Iron Sting, pretty good choice for her. It's certainly not the worst. Nilo's a bit weird when it comes to swords and stuff like that, but yeah, that's a really good weapon on her. She doesn't really need any stats either. That's the fun part with... What's her ratio? Huh, okay. I've never seen a C0 Nilo with crit rate or crit damage. Nilo is lovely. Nilo is lovely. I'd recommend running her in a Bloom team. Obviously, you don't have Nahida here, but you do have Kirara. Okay. Ooh, ah! What is this? We'll try using them together. I'll do you a small showcase of why these two work really well together, because they do. Go over to Navia. You said you enjoy Navia. 41. Okay, whoa. You have 40. Your substats. I can smell them. Oh, Furina. Yeah, that's an unfortunate piece. If you ever get Nervalette, though, that's a hella good Nervalette piece. That's really good. That's really good. That's a really good piece. That's unfortunate, but I can't talk. Mine is worse than that. That's pretty good. Energy recharge, that's all right. And that's unfortunate. Crowned E, though. That's really impressive. Who we got? Yai is on a 2-piece set. 45, 217, that's not bad. What's she on? Widsith, that's pretty good. Everybody loves Widsith. Crowned Burst. It's an interesting choice. For those of you who don't know, Yaimiko's new best set is Golden Troop, has been since 4.0. Okay, we'll try messing around with that when we do the... What is this? Why is your Sucrose higher than your Kazuha? Why does she have so little EM? Why does he have so little EM? What's going on? What happened? That was a jump scare. Not as much as... Why do you have so many... Why do you have so many... You have so many. You have 9. Why is this unleveled? Do you have the refinements? You have the refinements. Refine it. What are you saving them for? Level this up. Put this on him. Level this up. Use Kazuha. I know that my Kazuha wasn't built when I did my Mualani polls. We're not going to talk about it. Put this weapon on him. Oh my god, I've lost it again in the sea of cool steel and Harbinger of Dawns. See how his EM has already gone up? Oh, is this a crit build? Oh, good lord. It's a crit build. That's a choice. Okay, does your Venti? Is your Venti built? Oh, your Venti. What is this? Ah! I'm getting jump scared. I'm gonna swap some stuff around and I'm gonna show you the way that he should be built. Definitely swap Kazuha over to a EM build. DPS Kazuha is only really valuable when you get like C6. Genuinely, DPS Kazuha is not worth it until you get to C6 levels. We may focus on that today. Stop hoarding weapons! Put this on him. Put this on him. Refine it with one of your many stringless. You have echoes. You've been farming Echo. That 21% HP is hilarious. That's a really good feather though. That's really good. Okay, we have Xilonen. Xilonen. That's not bad, actually, to be fair. That's a really good weapon choice. Very good choice on that one. That's okay. That's pretty good. That's okay. Build your Kidara. Kidara is a great character to have. I did steal her weapon, so let's try and find... You have this on Chi-Chi. You will never use Chi-Chi. Use this. Now. That's a really good weapon on him. The base attack is really, really high. Definitely try and ascend this if you can to get that even higher. That's a really good one to have. I have mixed emotions about C6 Bennett. I can see it from both sides. I can see if the teams that you enjoy playing, you want to not have infusion. I can see that being beneficial. I personally have C6 my Bennett. I didn't even question C6ing my Bennett. I think that C6 Bennett for me opens up a lot more fun teams than it does hinder teams. Definitely ascend Bennett up for that base attack increase. I'm not going to sit here and try and convince you to C6 your Bennett. If you don't want to C6 him, don't C6 him. It's not going to be the end of the world. This isn't my account. I don't care that much. And then the next character, this is where we drop off to level 70 of characters. You've got quite a lot down here. Chefress! Did you do the event with the HP? Yes, this is the best one. Refine it because I know you have them. There we go. Why do you hoard refinements? Use this weapon on her. It's basically designed for her. It's really good and it helps with her energy recharge. This weapon actually isn't bad for Xiangling. I poke fun. This is actually a pretty decent weapon on Xiangling. Go and fish. I even fished the last one that you needed for Furina. Go and fish the catch. I fished 2,000 fish. I have no sympathy for anybody. It's genuinely so beneficial to have the catch on your account. You don't have Raiden either, so it's not even like you're using it on somebody else. I mean, even if you don't refine it, just go and fish the amount that you need for the catch. It is so worth it. It's so beneficial. It's like game changing. This, to be fair, all jokes aside, this account is definitely, it's not awful. Like, this account has so much potential to be so strong. It's these small things of leveling up a Dendro character, getting your Bennett ascended to 90, getting your Xilonen ascended to 90, you know, a crit circlet here and there. Just small changes to this account are going to make it a huge difference. What is it with you and event weapons? What is it with you and event weapons? Why do you not refine them? Your resin is capped. Okay, we're gonna get some really good artifacts, so it's gonna be fine. We're gonna get nothing, apparently. Nope. Nope. Do you use your Goro? Do you have a Goro? I probably should have asked. There was an event with Goro. No, yeah, there he is. What constellation is he? C5! He's healing too. He can heal. So if you could chuck Furina. Ooh, he doesn't. Stop putting crit damage circlets on them. Why do you have so many of these? You have so many materials. You nearly have a C6 Goro as well. I'm not trying to encourage crit damage circlets, but that was a really good one that you just got. Energy recharge. He needs energy recharge. Come on, crit rate. Come on. Don't. But he has crit rate. See, he's a whole 3%. He's a whole 3% better than he was 5 minutes ago. This is a really good one. Why is this not locked? That's a really good crit circlet. Keep that. I'm gonna burst. 62. Bonk. That is really good fun to do. That could be good. That could also be good. Jesus, both of those can actually be really good. Yeah. Thank you for watching this far. We are at the halfway point of this video and I just wanted to say I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe to this channel. It really does support me and help me out, so thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the video. Kiss kiss, bye bye. Oh. Have you never gotten that before, Puff? I was setting up for a nice little intro. I didn't realise you hadn't gotten that. Okay, so we are on the 3rd day of trying to fix Puff's account. Yesterday, I mainly spent the entire day just going through just small changes, tried out the Abyss a little bit. We managed to get some really good strongboxed pieces for Albedo. We replaced his timepiece, and we ascended Xiangling. We made some really good progress so far. Today is pretty much just going to be spent getting this up to as high as we can get this today. The domain is finally available, and then we're going to try and focus on leveling up Xilonen to level 80 at least. Maybe see if some domains are open today for talents. That's maxed out as much as we can get that. What is can we do Xianglings today? Is that something we could do? We'll see. We're definitely going to try and get Xilonen's weapon up to hopefully 90 today. I might spend a bit of the fragile resins trying to get this up to 90 just because I think it's so beneficial for her. We will need to go and kill some Saurians though. That's something we do need to do today. We did manage to fix Albedo a little bit. We're at 55,171. If we could get it up like... I know that's ambitious, but like 10 more crit rate. Honestly, the good thing about here is your Furina is really strong. Like, I mean this in the nicest way possible. You are being carried by your Furina. Your Furina is genuinely, I think, your best built character on this account that we can do from these. Can we craft these? No. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to farm some Saurians today. I'll collect these whilst we're here because you actually need these for her ascension, so I'll collect those. Right, we've only got a couple more to do, and then I think we're gonna probably focus on Xiangling, maybe? Yippee! I don't know if you want all of these Harbingers of Dawn, so I will just leave them there for you. Level 90, thank God. And we are 100 defense off of maxing that cap. But everything else has been farmed for you. I farmed the bosses. I know that there is going to be somebody that is going to watch this and is going to go, you could have just done the story quest to have gotten enough of the bosses and not wasted the resin. Whilst that is very fundamentally true, that would have required me to have finished. I would have had to have done Bedtime Story, the first Archon quest, the second Archon quest, the third Archon quest, and the fourth chapter in the Archon quest. And then gone and done her story quest, which I've personally done. It's really long. We could focus on Xiangling and maybe getting some books for her wherever she is. Here she is. Or we could do something that I really don't think I have the energy to do. I have debated on going and farming the catch for her. You have a lot of Inazuma unlocked as well, which means it isn't going to be as annoying as going and doing all of these. I'm thinking about using this Navia team because there's a lot of Geo on the second half, so I think that this is going to be a really, really solid team. And then I'm thinking we do a Furina Albedo team on the first half. We can try it out. I think Xilonen's healing should be enough. The double Hydro is working phenomenal for the energy recharge on this team. I'm coming! Hate the fact that it throws you around. 3 seconds. We can probably shave down those 3 seconds if we drag it to the other side, I think. If we can get that first floor under 60 seconds, I think we're gonna be fine. Obviously, I am working with the ping being against me as we are on the America servers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and drag it to the other side because otherwise we're gonna waste so much time going back that I feel like going over here instead, setting everything up. See, it's over here now. This is clean so far. There we go. Okay, we got that under the minute mark. Ugh. A minute, Jesus. Okay. We need to shave a minute off of that second half. That's going to be really difficult. This is the one where I'm actually confident that we can do this today. Yes! 3 stars! Woo! Okay, it may just be the first half then that causes us problems. Bonk. That was 300k. It's literally just that first floor with the consecrated beasts and the things from Fontaine. We're so close to 36 starring. Oh my god. I think the rest of this week, I think tomorrow and Friday will just be prioritizing getting Xiangling up. Maybe that might be something. Well, let's see what this rolls into. Yeah, if it rolls crit rate, we'll keep it. Okay, that could go in the bin. Maybe we can strongbox something. Maybe there's something strongboxable. This one has energy recharge. This one has 23! Even if literally all of this rolls into fucking ER, it's still gonna be good. Energy recharge, 21%. Bussin', sorted you out. We'll give you modified piece for now because we've stolen some, but that's 228 with a higher base attack, so that's probably going to be more beneficial here. We could try leveling him. When can I farm that? I could farm that tomorrow. We could do that. How many of these can we? 3. Oh, God. For now, that is the end of day 3. It is the final day of this Fixing Puffs account. Tomorrow the Abyss resets, so we have to clear the Abyss today. We are 1 star away from 36 starring the Abyss for the first time on Puff's account. However, if we can't do that, we're just going to showcase all of the characters, put together some teams, explain the team compositions, and we'll be done, and everything will be good. I think the first thing we need to do is go and condense some resin. I'm not sure when this video is going up in correlation to when I've filmed this, but Lieben is currently here, so... Lieben! Bookie! Hi, Lieben! Hello! So, we are going to condense some resin and we're going to go and level up Xiangling. I don't care. We're leveling up Xiangling. That is what's happening. Oh, you were resin capped. I know that that's my fault, but that's still icky. I put together this team. My only problem with this team is that Cookie is not leveled. I could go and level Cookie with the last bit of resin that we've got. Could I build a makeshift gene in a day is the real question. We don't have any books. That's my concern, is that we would spend so much resin trying to get gene leveled that I feel like it's just not worth it to that extent. Call me crazy, this could work. We'll build Xiangling. It'll be fine. Xiangling time! I've been talking about leveling up Xiangling, quite literally, for the entire 5 days that I've been filming this so far. And I have not done it yet. I don't know what this team is, I won't lie. I am just abandoning her. That's a quest. So, I am just abandoning her. Why I did that? Right, that's the final bit of fragile resins. We've used them all. I think any leftover resin, I don't think we'll have a lot left. I think we'll maybe have like 2 or 3 bits of condensed resin left. So anything that's left over, we'll probably just spend on artifacts. Your Kuching is really good, actually, to be fair. Kuching's pretty good. I mean, she's on 73, 170, so she's on a 2-piece electro, 2-piece attack at the moment. This is what I've just chucked her on, but she's pretty good. She functions. Level 80. Thank God. Okay, we could craft 1 more, so we'd have 3. Let's go and do 3 runs of Husk. See if maybe we can get that final piece that we're missing for Albedo, but he's on 55. He was on 30 when we started, or 33 when we started, so he's 21, 22 higher. The problem is that the Abyss resets tomorrow. If the Abyss resets tomorrow and we haven't done it today, I might just, like, try and run it if I can. But we'll see. If it's still I don't know if it's the same Abyss though, that's the problem. We may still have the same issue of the consecrated beasts, but Kuching has literally 0 energy recharge requirements. And with the release of Auroron coming out as well, Auroron, I don't think his base kit buffs electro charged. Oh my god. If this rolls crit rate, if it rolls crit rate, you're allowed to keep it. If it does not roll crit rate, you are not keeping that piece. I'm going to be leveling that piece up. I just now have to find it in the sea of artifacts. If this rolls crit rate, you can keep it. It's gonna roll. Okay, there we go. It's going in the bin. It's going in the bin. We don't need it. What is this? Good lord. If you ever decide to swap Albedo onto a golden troop build, yeah. The only thing that you have to watch with Kuching is that obviously her charged attacks are kind of where the better damage is. So if you're running Xilonen, you do need to maybe do like a 1-2 and then charge, 1-2 and then charge, 1-2 and then charge, because at least then you're still getting the Hydro application that you need. Although to be fair, in terms of your in terms of your Kuching, if you enjoy her, I know she's C4, you may not enjoy playing her. The new event weapon that is coming out, the what's it called? It's like the Calamity of Eshu or something like that. The new event weapon that's coming out in 5.2 is going to be really, really good on her. It increases normal and charged attack damage and increases its crit rate. And obviously the benefit of event weapons is that you get the refinements for free if you use them. So Electro Charge is a great reaction, and I believe Electro Charge is also one of the reactions getting a buff in 5.2 as well. That's a good team to be running. Jesus, what is this? Good lord, look at this. Oh my god. Come on, roll something good. Come on. Come on, it's the final day. Defense. Come on, it's the final day. Come on. Crit rate. No. I mean, off piece. Albedo off piece. Albedo off piece. Please. Please. For the love of God. God damn it. Right, okay. I think I need to stop avoiding the abyss. The irony that I spent ages leveling up Xilonen and I'm not even going to use her in this team, but... Heal, Kokoe! What if we just did Mono Hydro? What if we did the Kazuha that's built awfully, Xilonen? What if we just did Mono Hydro? I haven't looked at these either. Character Elemental Burst instantly restore HP. No, we'll do Elemental Skill Damage. I feel like that's going to be the most useful when it comes to running Navia on that second half. I'd really appreciate it if you could get over here. That fucking thing. I genuinely think we need to get that first side down a minute. Down to under a minute. We need to cut 30 seconds off. It's a substantial amount of time to try and get rid of, is my only concern. Bennett is definitely needing to be in the second half because we've got non-attack scaler, non-attack scaler, non-attack scaler. So that's 15 seconds. We can cut off 15 seconds. I fully believe we can cut off 15 seconds. Yeah. 30 I was very unsure of, but I definitely think we can cut down 15 seconds. The thing is this abyss is really awkward. The consecrated beasts are hard because they suck. You have Aloy. I did not know that you had Aloy. I did not know this when I went through your characters. You have Aloy. Wow, you really are an old player. I know why I'm struggling. I stole fucking pieces off of Xiangling. I'm an idiot. I was like, why is she struggling so much? I don't understand it. Why is Xiangling struggling? Yeah, well, turns out I fucking realize why. If I clear the abyss now after this one run, I'm gonna... As promised, we're going to do a showcase of these teams that I've created. Since we couldn't complete the Abyss, we're just going to be showcasing the teams that I have created. So the next little bit is just going to be me showing off these teams, showing you the rotation and how they should work. So enjoy the montage. And that is the end of this video. Thank you so much again to Pufftastic for lending me their account. Please go and check them out. All of their accounts and details will be in the description down below. I do plan on creating a Google form for you to fill out over on my Instagram if you'd like to go and follow me over there so that you can apply to do an account review of your own, whether that be more of an account flexing your builds or fixing them. I can help either way. I would appreciate it either way if you're interested. So go and follow me on Instagram. That should be going up in the next couple of days. But thank you for watching this video. I'd really appreciate it if you could support me on not only YouTube but on my other accounts as well. They will all be on screen. But thank you so much. These videos do take a lot of time and I really do appreciate your support. Overall, I think I filmed maybe 5 hours a day for the last week on this account, so the support does mean a lot. Thank you for your support on my 4 stars only video as well. I'm currently filming bits and pieces for the second part of that video. I'm really excited. I also plan on releasing a video of trying to complete the entirety of the Natlan expansion in 24 hours whilst also doing my Chaska and Auroron pulls, so look out for that video coming probably in the next couple of weeks. So thank you so much. Hope you have a good day. Drive safe. Bye bye. Kiss kiss.